Hi, my name is Dr. Liz Angelewski, and I'm the Director of Clinical Education and Training at Theralase. So here it is. You've just received your brand new TLC 2000 therapeutic laser system, and you're excited to open it up and get started. So let's take a look at what's inside this box. So your TLC 2000 is very secure and protected in this protective case. So let's open it up and take a look at what's inside. The first thing you're going to notice is the computer tablet. So you'll either have the Surface Pro 4 computer tablet, or if you've purchased the Dell, that'll come in a separate box. The next thing you'll find is manuals. And then just to point out the layout of this box, we've got your power pack, we've got the power adapter for your power pack, 2 pairs of laser safety goggles. The laser probes will be found in this area, and depending upon the system that you purchased, you'll see anywhere from 1 to 4 laser probes in this area. And in this area, you'll find your curly cables that'll connect the laser probes to the power pack, as well as any straps and additional things that you will need to run the system. So let's take all the components out and have a look at each one of them individually. I'm just going to take everything out and lay it out on the table first, and then we'll go through each individual component. So your laser probes here. Take all of your laser probes out of the box. You'll also find in this section, underneath all of the cables that are included, some additional materials. So you'll find measuring tape as well as a stylus pen. You'll find your on-off key switch as well as your remote interlock connector. Now let's just move this out of the way so we can look at each component. So let's start with the Theralase TLC 2000 power pack. This power pack also has a battery within it, so it can be operated without actually plugging this into the wall. But let's start with charging that and plugging it into the wall first. You'll find your medical grade cord or cable as well as the power adapter for the power pack. So what you'll need to do is, one end of this cord is going to go directly into that power adapter. So we'll plug that in there. This end, the black cable, is going to go into your power pack. And there's an outlet right here. You'll find that on your power pack. So we'll plug that in there, put that down. And the next thing is to actually plug this into a wall outlet. So I'm just going to do that right now. Okay. So we've got our power pack hooked up to the wall. The next thing that you want to do is you're going to take your on-off key switch as well as your remote interlock connector, and you're going to plug those into the power pack. So just open up the package that includes these items. We'll take these out of the bag, and I'll just show you what they look like. So this is your remote interlock connector. In order for the laser system to function, it must always be connected to the power pack. So there is actually a slot on the power pack right underneath the slot for the keys. That's where you would connect the remote interlock. So we're going to plug that right in there. Okay, it'll click into place. And then we've got a duplicate set of keys. So you're going to take one of the keys and you're going to put it into the power switch on the power pack. Okay, and we're just going to leave it there for now. We're not going to turn it on yet. So our power pack is set up. The next thing that you want to do is connect the laser probes to the power pack using these curly cables. So again, depending on the number of probes that you should have the same number of curly cables. You're going to take one end of the cable and plug it into the port on the laser probe. make sure that you align the slots corresponding to the port in the laser probe. So we're going to take this, we're going to connect that in there, and we're going to take the other end of the cable and we're going to insert that into port 1 on the power pack. So again, making sure that you're lining up the indents, and it clicks into place. So we've got that hooked up there. Now we do the same thing with all of the probes that we have, taking one end of the cable, plugging it into the laser probe. No force is necessary when you're plugging these in. Just you'll hear an audible click when it is securely fastened. Again, the next probe can actually be connected to any of the additional probes or ports that are left in the power pack. So if you don't want to plug it into port 2, you can plug it into port 3. But I'm just going to go in sequence here and plug it into port number 2. Let's just continue to do the same thing with our additional laser probes. We're going to line up this on the power pack. Okay, and the last one, again, same thing. Making sure that they're lined up. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Now we've got all 4 laser probes connected to our power pack, and we're ready to go. So I'm just going to take these items out of the bag just to show you as well. So in this bag, we've got the Theralase measuring tape that you'll use to take your patient's hip circumference as well as waist circumference. And we've got a stylus pen that's also included with the system, because your Surface Pro or your Dell are both going to be touch screen, and you'll be able to use the stylus to touch the screen. Now, you should have 2 pairs of laser safety goggles, and I'll just open up one of the cases to show you. These safety goggles should be worn by both patient and practitioner during all treatments. So this is what the safety goggles look like, and I'll just put them on for you to demonstrate. Okay, so make sure that both the patient and the practitioner are wearing these. Now that we've looked at all components, the TLC 2000, let's open up the computer tablet and make sure you understand how to turn it on. So it's securely packed away in this bubble wrap. And we're just going to open this up. There's a little piece of tape on this. So you want to undo that and just slide the computer tablet out, or the box. There's another piece of tape right here on the top, which you're going to need to undo in order to open it up. So there's your Surface Pro, nicely packaged. Let's pull this out of the box. Okay, and we'll show you the Surface Pro. You can take it out of its plastic packaging. Okay, it also on the back has a stand that you just pull out the bottom part here, and you're able to rest it on a table or a desk surface. Now, another important component in the 2000, which you're going to find in the Surface Pro box, let's remove these additional boxes here, coverings. You're actually going to find that the Microsoft Surface also comes with its own stylus pen. But we also have a keyboard that comes with the Surface Pro tablet. In order to connect the tablet to the Surface Pro, it's magnetic and it's very easy to connect. So all you need to do is snap that magnetic piece onto the bottom of the tablet itself, and it'll latch on quite securely. So now we've got the keyboard connected to the tablet. There's also something else in this box here that we're just going to take out here. Okay, we're going to open up this box and see what's in here. Okay. Here's a crucial component that I wanted to point out. There should be a Bluetooth dongle wrapped up in this separate box where you will also find a mouse, and you'll also find the charger for your tablet. But this important component, your Bluetooth dongle, in order for the TLC 2000 software to communicate information to your laser probes, this dongle must always be connected to the tablet. And I'll show you exactly where to put this dongle. So on the side of your tablet, you'll see some ports. The Bluetooth dongle is going to fit not in the first, but in the second port that you see here. So we're going to put that right in there, and now you're ready to fire up your laser system. So we're turning on the computer right now. Again, this is your charging cable. In order to charge the tablet, this again will go right into the last port that you find. Now you've got a complete TLC 2000 laser system with the Surface Pro 4, including 4 laser probes, but you also have the option of choosing a 24-inch Dell monitor. This could either be mounted on a desk, or you have the capability of mounting it to the wall, much larger screen. It depends on how you'd want to set up your clinic and how your clinic functions. If you want a more portable unit, it would be the Surface Pro. If you want something stationary in a treatment room, you would use the Dell, the 24-inch Dell. So thank you very much for joining us in this video on the TLC 2000 laser components. I wish you well in your ventures with your new laser system, and good luck.